Hey everyone, Ryan the Kryptonian Collector from the future, just here to chat with you quickly before we start the video. So unfortunately in this video I make a pretty nasty mistake on the name of the last shop that we visited. It's not Recollections by Jazz, it's Recollections by Jazz. I was right. You will see in the video at one point I did kind of question it. I just thought recollections, it's kind of recollecting these items. Maybe that's what it is. If it is actually recollections, then that's great, but I believe it is Recollections by Jazz. Anyways, guys, you'll understand a little bit more about what I'm talking about a little bit later in this video. Let's pass it back and let's take a look at the new video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ryan, I'm the Kryptonian Collector, and I'm back with you guys again for a bit of an adventure today. Today I'm going to be taking my mother looking for antiques, so while I'm looking for antiques for her, I'm going to take a little walk around the antique shops and see if I can find any comics. Now, I don't expect to find anything, but who knows? Let's go take a look.
I'm familiar with this stuff.
All right, guys. So I am back now at my house in the fortress, and I have to say it was a successful trip. I couldn't believe how many of them actually had comics. I honestly didn't expect to find any, and if I did find low grade garbage dollar bin comics. Um, I did find two antique shops that did have them. Unfortunately, the third one I stopped at was closed. I did think it was open, but obviously I got that mixed up. But the first one I went to, I've got to tell you, it was kind of it was a nice enough shop, but the owner was a bit of an ass. And I really think that he was, honestly, he came out and I thought he was kind of looking at me and my mother like we were going to steal something. I actually had to loop back because I didn't have internet at the time, and I thought I have to check some of the books from my footage that you will see of some of the Iron Man books. And I did find a couple that I would have bought if it had have been a little bit better priced. But unfortunately, he had everything marked up at least 25, 35%. And I just didn't find anything there I really wanted. The only book I would have picked up from my own collection was the Action Comics, and that was even way too expensive. So I did leave there without any comics. And I'm telling you, you know what? At least he had comics. The second shop we went to, had some magazines, some Sports Illustrated. They had some Hot Wheels. I know a couple buddies that will probably want to visit there just to see, but from what I saw, it wasn't a lot. They did have some figures, some video games, some Blu ray movies, but honestly, nothing that I was that interested in. Third one, I do have to shout out Recollections by Jazz in Salisbury, New Brunswick. That was a beautiful shop. It had 3 floors, well spaced, well displayed product on their shelves. Now, the only other thing I was looking for in there was a 30s era radio. I have a really cool retro idea to do with one of those, but that'll be for another video. But they had a bunch of comics, and they were not necessarily priced above, but they were priced very well. And in fact, I did find a few kind of deals, and one that you know what, I think I could make about $30-$40. I did walk away with a little stack of comics, and I am only keeping one for my personal collection. So, yeah, that was it. But Recollections by Jazz, or Recollections by Jazz, great service, friendly greeting, well spaced out antique shop. And you know what? They had comics, so that was a win for me. Anyways, let's take a look at what I picked up. And what I picked up was all at my last stop, Recollections in Salisbury. Let's take a look. All right, so let's get started. This is Recollections by Jazz. That is the receipt. And here is the first one. This one I had the most hope for. I'm kind of hoping for about $50 profit on that one. This one maybe a little bit less, probably around $10, $15 profit. Still, I got it for a decent price. This one was right on $25. It's going into my personal collection. It's also, I think, an 8 to an 8.5 after clean and press. Right here we have Unknown Soldier, and this one was the For Spangled War, and definitely I think $5 to $10. This one I might end up breaking even after a clean and press, but maybe even $5 profit. All but the Superboy are going for sale. Great haul overall. All right, everyone, and that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It always helps out. I have more great videos and unboxings and reviews and much more coming down the pipeline very soon. If you have a moment, follow me on all my socials: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, Vero. Links to those will be all down below. Check out your local antique shops. I'm sure they've got a bunch of great stuff for you. And I will see you guys all on my next video.